Welcome to the Music Show with Mr. Giovan. This week on the Music Show, we're going to talk about patriotic songs. What are patriotic songs? Patriotic songs are songs about your country or your love for your country. For example, here's one that we all know, the Star Spangled Banner. That's a patriotic song. Here's another one. This one's called My Country 'Tis of Thee. So, before we really even talk about patriotic songs, those two that I just played, there's a problem with them. Oh, yep, there's a problem. So I need to go into the story and tell you the story about the problem with My Country 'Tis of Thee and the problem with our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. Come on. Our story begins today, a long time ago, a couple hundred years ago actually. We're going to start back in the 16 or 1700s. In the 16 or 1700s, there was a guy, well, I'm going to make up his name. He wasn't a real guy, but we're going to pretend. His name was Bob. And Bob wrote a very famous song. And this song that he wrote became famous all over. And it went like this. My name is Bob. I have a really good job. My name is Bob. I have a job. I like to write music. Yeah. Woo! Now, Bob and his song, the Bob Job, I Write Music song, became so famous that Bob got lots of money. He got lots of horses. He got lots of food. He got some money. And he was very happy until Mary lived on the other side of the world. And Mary heard Bob's song. And Mary used to be a friend of Bob's. But Mary decided that she really, really, really liked Bob's songs so much that she was going to she was going to borrow Bob's song. And she was going to put her own words to it. And it sounded like this. My name is Mary. I'm not scary. I'm Mary, scary, Mary, scary, Mary, scary, Mary. Whoo! And the Mary Scary song became really famous too. Bob heard that Mary decided to borrow his song and put her own words to it. Now, you see, Mary was also getting lots of money for it, and Bob was not happy. So Bob decided to write Mary a letter. Dear Mary, why did you steal my song? I wrote it all along. It wasn't you, and it's my song. So Bob sends a letter off to Mary. Now Mary, she gets this letter. She's like, oh, it's from my friend Bob. I can't believe he wrote me. Ow, oh, look in the letter here. I think he's mad at me. Oh, well. And she tore up the letter. Back in the 16 and 1700s, there were no laws that said that Mary was not allowed to borrow Bob's song. So, even though Bob was upset, there wasn't a law that says that Mary's not allowed to take his song and do whatever she wanted with it. Unfortunately, that's the way things were back in the 16 and 1700s. And now we're going to go to present day 2020. And the present day 2020, there was a very famous songwriter by the name of Bobby. And some people call him Robbie. And writing music, that's his favorite hobby. And so he wrote a song about it that went like this. My name is Bobby, and some people call me Robbie. I like to write music, is my favorite hobby. My name is Bobby, and some people call me Robbie. I like to write music, it is my favorite hobby. And so that song, the Bobby Robbie Music is My Favorite Hobby song, became a worldwide hit. And Bobby made lots of money. He had lots of cars and lots of houses and lots of money. And he was famous all over the world. And he loved it. Until. And so, on the other side of the world, he had a friend. That friend was named Bella. Now, Bella sometimes liked to be called Daniela. And Bella, she always loves pink in her hair because that is her favorite color. Bella took that song and decided to borrow that song, change the words, and make a new song out of it that went like this. Listen. My name is Bella, some people call me Daniela. Pink isn't in my hair, it is my favorite color. My name is Bella, some people they call me Daniela. Pink isn't in my hair, it is my favorite color. And Bobby heard about Bella's hit song. And apparently Bella was making lots of money, and she got lots of cars. And Bobby was not happy. You see, because in 2020, there is a law, and the law says you can't borrow someone else's song without their permission. And Bella did not ask Bobby for permission. So Bobby went to his computer and he started writing an email. And the email went like this. He said, "Dear Bella, I hear you wrote a hit song. Congratulations. However, the song, you stole it from me, and you can't do that. So I'm going to have my lawyer contact you. I'm so sorry. There are laws now that said you can't borrow someone else's song without permission. Sincerely, Bobby." So Bella got that email, and she said, "Oh, look, it's from my friend Bobby. Let me read it." And Bella took 1 second to read that email, and she deleted it. Because Bella didn't believe Bobby that she could get in big trouble and maybe go to jail and have to give back all her money. Because in the year 2020, as I said, there are laws that say that you can't steal someone else's song or borrow them without permission. So, unfortunately for this story, Bella got sent to jail. Because in 2020, there's a law against it. In the 1700s, there were not laws against it. Even though people didn't like it, that's the end of this part of the story. And that leads us to the reason why I just told you that story. Back in the 16, 17, 1800s, there were lots, but there were some patriotic songs being written. And remember what I said. There were no laws that said you couldn't borrow someone else's song. So someone, or not sure who, wrote this. And in the United States, a guy by the name of Samuel Francis Smith put words to it, and it went like this. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. And he called it My Country, 'Tis of Thee, and it became a very popular patriotic song. However, there were other countries, and one country in particular, that took the same song and someone in that country put their own words to it. It turns out England, Great Britain, has that song, but it's called God Save the Queen, and it's their national anthem. God save our gracious Queen, long live our Queen, God save. Wait a minute. England's national anthem was written a certain way. Mr. Giovan, are you telling me that our national anthem might have been written the same way with stolen something? Maybe. We'll find out next time on The Music Show. See ya! This is Mr. Giovan's theme song.